read and write locks, and so that's one avenue. But I think a lot of people think that's a bit more work than other avenues we could take. For example, like splitting CS main usage into more granular locks to kind of free up certain regions of code. In the future work section, I'm going to talk a little bit about the proposals people have for dealing with some of that and making different parts of the system asynchronous. But I think it's important. It's not critical. I mean, your nodes are still running, right? So I think it's okay, but it's something that we'd like to improve. I think if there's something in particular that's motivated by, say, a particular approach to do initial block download more quickly, and it turns out we need to restructure CS main somehow, then, I think if there's a motivating reason to really rejigger it, then we can kind of get there. Cool. Any other questions while I'm before I jump into region stuff? Okay. So, yeah, validation is really important. We're going to talk all about that. TX mempool defines the mempool data structure, which is basically where transactions that are unconfirmed hang out. Coins in TXDB define a view on the UTXO set, the unspent transaction output set. That's really important, and that ends up being where a lot of the performance bottlenecks that come in. Script defines script execution and caching. Consensus is kind of weirdly named and doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It contains a few consensus params and various things like how to calculate Merkle roots and some transaction validation. Policy is for fee estimation replaced by fee. Index is for peripheral index building, like TX index, if anyone's familiar. And wallets for wallet DB and coin selection, as well as fee bumping. So let's talk about net. Net's basically the bottom of the Bitcoin core stack. It's where all the socket-based network communication happens. It contains addresses and statistics on our peers, so that's C node stats and C nodes. And we keep various information on those for the purposes of figuring out who good peers are and who bad peers are, who is synced to what tip, things like that. CConman, which stands for Connection Manager, is the main class in this region, and that manages all the socket connections and network interactions for each peer, and it forwards messages to the net processing region via this thread message handler.